Oh, oh.
Yo, what up y'all, IntraVenus here, back with another episode. Today, I want to show you this tiny little video game console. This has got to be one of the smallest video game handhelds ever made. The thumb game console. Have fun with the smiling thumb here. This packaging is very minimalistic. It comes from Amazon.com and I got it for $8.99, free shipping. I think it came in the next day or two. Crazy. And so I just had to put this on the channel. You know, I don't know if anybody else knows about this. I'm sure some people know about these, but yes, the unboxing, it's very simple. Got this little cover here. Got our tiny little handheld and a nice little USB-C cable that's actually like this fine rope. It's like hard to break type of cable. Pretty cool. And that's it. There are no instructions for this at all. Nothing in there. So I actually had to tinker with this a little bit before I made this video, so I knew what the heck I was doing. When I first pulled this out, I actually filmed one of these already. And when I was pulling it out, I couldn't figure out how to even turn it on. So what you have here is a micro SD card slot. We have a little analog nub that even presses down. We have 4 buttons here, and what you might call those start and select. I guess they are start and select in some of the games at least. And then we have our USB-C charging port here. That is it. So I learned very quickly how to turn it on, in fact, just by mashing buttons. But you run into a few more problems later. Oh yeah, there's a little speaker grill right there too. This little tiny guy, which I like. I really like this cookies and cream, or maybe you call this vanilla bean coloring. Clearly this is all 3D printed. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Boom. There we go. Now, one thing I've learned about this, and I don't know really if this is true or not, but I'm just having to learn it all on my own, is there actually isn't volume for the games. The speaker just seems to be for a beep, 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 beep sound. And you have some Nintendo games here. So let's just open up some Mario Bros. Real quick. And look at that. I mean, that is just cool. I just wish it actually had the audio. But this is fully playable. It is just so dang tiny that it should just be on a keychain and used that way as like just kind of like a gimmick. This is something that'd be great for just the gamer that has everything. So look, we could press start and just play a little here. So I'll show you what the audio is, but it just sounds like beep, 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 beep. Like every time you press a button, it's just a beep, beep. Up and let my Mario die there real quick. I really think this is neat for $8.99. Now, I saw a lot of people in the reviews on Amazon saying they were complaining about this thing and saying that it freezes up really easy. It's true, it can freeze up easily, mainly if you're selecting the wrong options in the menu. But I have had a game freeze one time and it just gets stuck on the screen. There seems to be no way to turn it off at that point. But you can actually. If you get to that point, you just unscrew the back, pull this off, and there's a little button on the side of the micro SD card, You press that, it's a reset button. So what I want to do with mine actually is drill a tiny little pinhole here, so I could reset it on my own with a paperclip or whatever. And then also I want to kind of carve in, I think I drill in a little hole to put a keychain on there. That would be freaking sweet. So these top buttons, this button doesn't really do much, but that goes to your menu. You have to reset it if you want to leave the game and go back. But it reboots really quick. So we have our settings, no friendo, BLE gamepad, it just freezes up when you try that. Screencast, it says, also freezes when you try that. I don't know if maybe they're thinking about trying to do more with this, but it just didn't work. But yeah, screencast doesn't work. Raylib Games has some real simple games like Arkanoid and a simple version of Tetris and Snake. The Arkanoid on here isn't that bad. It's simple, but it's totally playable and pretty good for a keychain style thing here. You know what I'm saying? It's freaking neat. And when you're in this, you press this this button to go back. So the Raylib Games, you back out with the, I don't know if you call it select button or whatever. It says it plays music, but it doesn't actually play music. It seems to freeze up when you click that. And it even shows Genshin Impact. And I clicked on that too. It doesn't do anything. It just freezes up. But I'll show you anyways what I mean when it says freezes up. He's trying to load something. Oh, fatal error. So sometimes with these, it'll go back on its own. Other times, if it freezes up, you can press all four of these and the analog stick down, and it'll reset it back to the beginning too. So let's just do the sound real quick. See? You can also set the time and date, so I have the time and date and even the day set. So it's like a little pocket watch dealy too. So yeah, let's go ahead and play some 1943. See, every time you press a button, it just goes boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. So that's kind of annoying. It just sounds like you're playing one of those, I don't know, those old school keychain things, like a Nano Pet or something like that, Tamagotchi. It's kind of like that. But it's only just one beep. It's a shame it's got that speaker there. But I mean, hey, $8.99. What do you expect? I mean, this is almost like a parlor trick or something. You could just pull this out of anywhere and show it to somebody. That didn't sound right at all. But I mean, literally, you could put this thing in your mouth. Add your own games to it as well. Not much memory there. I don't think it can really stand much. I don't know actually how far it could go. But how many games do you really want on there? I don't know. You know, it's a novelty thing. These 5 games for the NES are pretty cool, and the other ones, I think that's kind of good on its own for what it is. I don't really need any more. This thing is made by some individual, clearly 3D printed, and I'll leave the link in the description below, though I don't think they have too many left. It said like, oh, only 5 left or something when I looked at it before, but you know, get them while you can. $8.99. This is really cool. Thanks so much for watching the video, y'all. If you like this, hit the like button, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Have fun. Peace out.
Well, that was just childhood. We were all there together, and in denial would play like it was forever. And in the tall woods, we'd stay out of the weather like it was all good. Every day we made it for pleasure. We were saying whatever came to our minds, plain and simple like a tetherball reaching the sky.